Hey everybody, it's Neil from Growlies doing our weekly video, and today's topic is feeding food frozen to your dog. Is it okay? And I guess the answer is both yes and no. It's going to depend very much on your dog. So some dogs don't like the food when it's thawed, especially when they're introduced to it initially, because they're not used to having mushy food. So dogs are chewers by nature, they like to chew, and so by offering them a larger dog, offering them frozen patties, they get a chew out of it and they enjoy that chew. When we give it to them and they've never really had that before and all they've ever had was cookies that they swallow whole for the most part, this is a weird texture to them, and so often we can overcome that hesitancy with some frozen foods. Now where you don't do this is when you have a small dog. If we're talking about a dog who's sub 15 pounds, please don't feed him frozen food. We don't want to lower his core body temperature. That happy little chihuahua that you think is all excited and is like, oh, that's probably, if you fed him frozen food, that's his body trying to warm back up. That's inappropriate. We don't want to lower their core body temperature. We want to ensure that it's fed at a temperature that's appropriate for the size of the animal. You got a 50-pound dog, you want to give him a half a pound of frozen patty? Rock and roll. It'll be nice in summer. It's a frozen treat. They'll enjoy the chew. It's not a bad idea. You got a sub 15-pound dog, I wouldn't recommend it. It's too cold for them. Cooled, you can do cooled food right out of the fridge. That's good. But I wouldn't do frozen when we're talking about that kind of dog or cat. I wouldn't actually do frozen ever for a cat. They're just too small. We don't want to do that to them. We don't want to tax their systems in that way. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was some new products from Buddies. And hey Tamara, can you help me? Where are they? Oh, here they are. Emu. We have emu necks, and is that the emu bones? Okay, so emu chunks, and some strange emu wings. I'm not sure where they are, but they're like alien demon bat wings. They're just so oh, thank you, Tamara, my lovely assistant Tamara. So that's an emu wing. It's a strange thing, kind of reminds me of something from Alien, but you know what? My dog loved it, so you might want to give it a shot. It's a strange alien thing. Perfect for Halloween, right? I mean, come on. But we have these, we have a local emu farmer here on the island who's teamed up with Buddies to ensure that he has a market to go to for some of the product that isn't ending up as emu steaks. And the herd is mature enough now that they can sell them for meat instead of just for breeding. And so it's good to see that all of those animals are being used rather than only portions of them, as was previous before, of course, they were able to make a partnership with Buddies. Fantastic to see a local business innovating, and I do encourage you to come by and try them out. And just to wrap it up today, we will remind you that there is more parking around back. Don't hesitate to ask us. We will show you where the Rockstar parking is. It is undercover, so in the heat of the summer, it's nice to come back to a car that's been in the shade. And of course, in the winter, we get a lot of rain here, and so undercover is always best, because of course you come back to a car that you can drop in a dry way, pack up. We do deliver. We'll bring it to your door, pay at the door using debit or credit. It's fantastic service, next day delivery, minimum $50 order, $5 delivery fee. But talk about what our goal is to make fresh foods easier, and we'll bring it to your door to make it easier. And then lastly, don't hesitate to like us, follow us, all those good things on the Facebook and on the Insta. We're just trying to build our audience so that our message about getting fresh foods into our pets' diets are easily accessible. Please help us, like us, follow us, share us. We appreciate every little bit. And to you people who've taken the time to give us a nice 5-star review on Google, we love you. Thank you. That's very kind of you to take that time. We know it's not necessary, but we really do appreciate it. And it does help us with other people finding us in the future. Thanks all. Cheers.